Welcome to Adding Dollars. In this video, I'll be going over my weekly update on the highest volatility stocks, so stocks that are paying the highest premiums for covered calls and cash secured puts. Before I jump into this week's scan, if you're new to cash secured puts or covered calls, then make sure to check out the videos in the description. Now let's go ahead and jump into this week's high volatility scan. As always, I'm in the Thinkorswim platform and I'm on the scan tab and I'm going to be scanning the S&P 500. So let me switch that to the S&P 500 and then click scan. And I have this sorted by implied volatility. So I have the highest at the top and then it goes down from there. So the highest volatility stock currently in the S&P 500 is SolarEdge Technologies with a 65% implied volatility. This is after hours data, so some of this may look different when the market opens. Let's go ahead and see what kind of premiums SolarEdge is currently paying out. And I'm going to be looking at the 8 days out options, so these are pretty much weekly options. I also have this custom column right here on the far right that quickly calculates the percentage profit you would expect for selling a cash secured put, as well as gives you an estimate on what you would expect for covered calls. If you're interested in adding this column to your own dashboard, then check out the link in the description where I have instructions on how you can download that and set it up in your own platform. Now looking at SolarEdge, you can see that if you sold the $71 put option, you could make about 1% in 8 days. You would end up collecting about $75 in premium, and your risk here is if you did end up getting assigned, you would need 71 times 100, which is $7,100 in order to buy 100 shares. On the covered call side, it would currently cost you $7,652 to buy 100 shares, but then you could sell the $77 call option and collect about $245 in 8 days, or 3.2% in 8 days. Jumping back to the scan tab, let's look at a couple more, and feel free to pause the video and look at this whole list of high volatility stocks. Currently it's on the S&P 500. We also have Moderna in this list, a slightly more expensive stock at $76, but it has a volatility of 56.55% currently. So let's go ahead and look at the premiums there as well. Again, looking at the 8 days out options, you could sell the $73 strike price and make about 1.1%. So you would collect about $80, and the risk here is you would need $7,300 if you did end up getting assigned. On the covered call side, it would cost you $7,655 in order to buy 100 shares, but then you could sell the $77 call option and collect about $200 or 2.62%. This is very similarly priced to the previous stock, but it has lower volatility and therefore lower premium. And let's go ahead and look at another one here. Let's check out Match Group, a slightly cheaper price stock at $31, current volatility of 42%. Here we could sell the 30.5 strike price and collect about 0.85% in 8 days. That would be about $25, and the risk here, if you did get assigned, you would need $3,050 in order to buy 100 shares. On the covered call side, you need $3,158 to buy 100 shares right now, but then you could sell the $32 call options and collect about $50 or about 1.56% in 8 days. And I'm going to do one more final stock, not on our scan list. I'm going to do TQQQ, which is my favorite stock to trade and one that I trade on a weekly basis, selling cash secured puts or covered calls depending on the week. Here again, looking at the 8 days out options, I could sell the $41 strike price for 0.9%, or if I wanted 0.56%, I could go further away from the current stock price and sell the $40 strike price option, collecting about $22, and the risk would be $4,000 if I did get assigned. On the covered call side, it would cost $4,313 to buy 100 shares right now, and I could sell the $44 strike price call option for about $69 or 1.58%. Again, feel free to pause the video and take a look at the full list of high volatility stocks in the S&P 500. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my videos, and I'll see you all in the next one.